It was the first week in March, and time was running out for my first Wildcamp in the snow, so I packed up and headed over to Haweswater on the far eastern fells of the Lake District. My route started from the Mardale Head car park, heading up into the mountains. I was planning to Wildcamp on High Street, which, at 2,718 feet, is the highest fell in the far eastern region. For starters, I had to head up the Gatescarth Pass towards Harterfell. It wasn't long before I reached the Snowline. At the summit of the pass, a signpost points the way up onto Harterfell. Following the footprints in the snow, I headed up over the fell towards the Nanbeald Pass. As the path climbed higher, the views began to open up, revealing the Cumbrian Mountains in their full alpine colours. There was a stunning view over towards the Kentmere Reservoir as I started the hairy descent down the snowy slope. On reaching the Nanbeald Pass Col, I noticed the wind shelter was clogged with a snowdrift some 5 foot high. I headed across the col and started my climb of Mardale Ilbel. On reaching the top of Mardale Ilbel, I looked back towards Haweswater and the route I had taken over Harterfell. I could see my next stop, Thornthwaite Crag, and its distinctive summit beacon, not too far away, over a large snowy plateau. Although I had blue skies overhead, the sun was breaking through the clouds over the western Lake District, producing some amazing light on the fells. The snow was a good few inches deep as I trudged my way across the plateau. The views continued to impress when I finally reached Thornthwaite Crag. Windermere made an appearance to the south, and the full stretch of the central Fairfield and Helvellyn ranges running north. As the sun began to set, I backtracked from Thornthwaite Crag and followed the path along the rim of the valley above Hayswater Gill, with its mirror-like reservoir at the bottom. It was then a steady climb up the ancient Roman road which gives High Street its name, to the trig point at the top. Time to find somewhere to pitch my tent. It got down to -2.5 degrees overnight, but not a breath of wind. I woke the next morning to a clear blue sky and a stunning view over the Lake District. After breakfast of coffee, cereal bars and Cadbury's mini eggs, I packed up camp and headed north towards my next summit, Rampsgill Head. Along the way, I couldn't help but stop to admire the alpine scenery and rugged arete of Riggindale Crag, jutting out from the steep eastern slope of High Street. From the summit of Rampskill Head, there is then a short walk to the prominent pointed peak of Kidsty Pike. I then began the descent, back below the Snowline, down into the Riggindale Valley, into the Haweswater shoreline.